KXLU, DJs Express, hip hop specialty show.
That's what it is.
At the speed of light, Honor Flow Productions. We got Honor Flow Productions in the house right now.
What up? Got the Dilla Donuts rocking over.
You guys want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yes, MC Eliminate, ELIMN8.
What is DJ Chuck, the old soul MC producer? Big shouts out to our DJ. DJ is Lord. Couldn't make it tonight. I had to handle some business. But we want to make it clear that because this is a rare thing now, unfortunately, in hip-hop. Our group has a DJ in it. What? Ain't no dude just randomly pressing buttons that we hired. This dude's a part of our group. He's in the videos. He's in the pictures. He's scratching on record. So shouts out to DJ is Lord, man.
Hey, shouts out to DJ is Lord.
DJ is Lord.
Folks, if you're just tuning in, this is the DJs Express Mix Show. We are here every Sunday night. My son says Monday morning from 12 a.m. to 2. We're only here once a week.
All right.
But we pride ourselves on getting it in and bringing you the hottest, the freshest, and the latest exclusive new material from artists who you just might not hear at other stations. Tonight's guest is Honor Flow Productions.
Honor Flow.
Yo.
And we are here to honor some of that flow and that production that they have here.
Some DJs Express alumni, might I say, by the way.
Okay.
Definitely.
Been rocking with y'all since day one, since y'all got here, man.
Right.
The day I randomly walked in the studio, like, who is?
Yeah, Chuck.
I'm looking for Q.
Yeah, Chuck walked up in here gangbanging.
Who wants to know?
Chuck walked up in here gangbanging on us.
Like, who wants to know?
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
Chuck came in here gangbanging on us. But yeah, it's been fam ever since, man. So we're glad to have you guys back.
Well, I always said when the record was done, we were coming back.
Right.
And we kept our promise. The record's out, and we're here.
And so the record just dropped when? Right?
Wow. Just past Friday, man. Fresh off the presses, man.
Right.
It's been a long process, long, fruitful process, and it's finally great to get this out and share it with the people.
Right. So since it had just dropped, and we didn't get you guys that initial Sunday, last Sunday, we got a chance to give you guys time to actually clean the album up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And so we got you here immediately this following Sunday. So people out there, just if you're listening, tune in. We got Honor Flow Productions with us tonight.
Right.
We got Chuck the Old Soul and MC Eliminate.
Man, and what's the name of that album one more time?
The Black Odyssey, and Black is actually an acronym.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Beyond light years away, carrying knowledge.
One more time.
Beyond light years away, carrying knowledge.
Okay.
So, long story short, in high school, I was the president of my BSU, and we're trying to make T-shirts. And I was thinking about black culture, how we're always ahead of the curve in terms of arts and technology, just in history, as you've seen.
Right.
And we didn't go with that idea, but I kept that acronym in the back of my head. The original Black Odyssey, like the name is 10 years old, and the original version was started on this campus.
Nice.
Really?
There are 3 versions of this album that exist. There was the very first version was started in 2008, right in the Levy dorms.
Wow.
And that version didn't come out. Of course, our debut Visions came out after that. But I always kept that title in mind because I loved where it was going, because there's a whole concept to the record. So when our debut was done, it's like, what's the next record? We pulled that title out of the storage.
Wow.
Right.
So the Black Odyssey has ties to LMU. It's kind of started here 10 years ago.
Wow.
Deep. Man, I want to get into some more of this Black Odyssey album.
Word.
It's a full album. How you feel about that?
I mean, yeah. What was the? So last time you came, Chuck, how many songs did you have on the last album? Because this album has.
That was the
more.
EP.
So that was just the EP. Okay.
So the EP Black the B.L.A.C.K sketches. That kind of was, to me, it's the foundation of the album. So that
it definitely got the ball rolling.
Right.
This entire process. Yeah.
So all 4 records from B.L.A.C.K sketches at Speed of Light, which you just heard.
Correct.
By the way, we just saw the music video for that song.
Okay.
It's coming very, very, very soon.
And you'll be able to see it on YouTube.
It will be on YouTube.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's in post-production, and it's coming very, very soon.
Wow.
Be looking for that. Be looking for that.
So yeah, at Speed of Light, Lose Control of Life, and of course that jam. We're all on there.
Yeah, that jam.
So that was the foundation of this record. So we took those 4 songs, we remixed them, and build off of those 4 songs. So
Okay.
But the record it's been in, like I said, in the works. 10 years in name, 5 years in production, man.
Wow. And those 4 songs from the EP are actually on the album as well, right?
They are on the album.
And they sound great.
Brand new mixes.
Yes, they sound great. So, Q, I tell you what, all the listeners out there, if you're checking us out, give us a call, 310-338-5958, 310-338-5958. Again, 310-338-KXLU. Check this album out with us like you normally do. Hit the homies up. They are alumni. They're fam. Q, let's run some of these songs down, and we'll be back.
All right.
At DJ's Express. What's up?
KXLU.
Yeah. DJ's
right
Express.
there.
What's up, Lil GQ?
This That Jam. And All Right by Honor Flow Productions. It's still in the house with us. We got
Chuck and MC Eliminate.
What up, what up?
Go ahead, Q.
Chuck Old Soul and Eliminate. How do you spell that Eliminate real quick? Once again?
ELIMN8. And if you actually, if you know your anime, I grew up, I've grown up with a lot of eclectic taste, and anime was definitely a big part of my life. And my alias actually comes out of Digimon, if you know that anime. So there's one episode, My Sister's Keeper, and that's I don't know. I heard that name, and it felt like I don't know, the skies just parted, and it just said, "No, that's you." So I've been that ever since I was 10 years old.
Very interesting the way you spelled that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Very dope, very dope. Once again, Honor Flow Productions is in the house. Could you talk about the last 2 tracks that we just heard real quick? One was This That Jam, then the second one, All Right.
So with This That Jam, that was the turning point of the Boombox Sessions, like I said, which is the foundation of the album. We were making records for a week, the 3 of us. And my mother says to me, Chucky, you guys need to make something a little bit more upbeat. These songs are good, you're coming up with, you gotta make something more upbeat.
And what she tells you that
Mama will hit Mama knows best. So
right.
I can't the keys came the keys came first, the bass lining came, then the drums. Man, I was really trying to cue in on Battle.Cat, DJ Quick, with a little bit of Dame Funk in there. I know who's an extreme friend of this show.
Shout out to those 3 great
Absolutely.
artists, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely.
Wow.
That was my cue-in for that record, man, and it just came, man, and it's so fun performing that record. It's so fun performing that record, man. And then This That Jam was definitely West Coast heavy, man. All right. Started as I saw DJ Premier live with the Batter Band. Premier did a set, had a tour where it was him and a band. And
shout out Premier.
And Premier would play his biggest records, all the Gangstar stuff, all the stuff, and he would have a band play with them.
Rest in peace, Guru.
And
Rest in peace.
The band would just smash with Premier's records. So we got together the next day. I said, Paul, we need to make a record that's like a hard break beat. I was in that mode. And we started working on it. It was dope. Then we put it away for a second. All Right wasn't even gonna make the album at first.
Oh man,
I
had to fight for that.
So
good. I'm glad you did.
When you're working on records, you're always gonna be like, is this good enough? And it's not because you don't think it's just like you want to make sure you got the absolute best cuts.
Correct.
So we ended up coming back to it and finishing it up. So we finished it up, and like, maybe it'll be a promo single. And he's like, nah, man. And then we started looking at the sequencing of the record. Sequencing is big with us. Like, if something throws out the flow of the record, I will take an entire song off a record.
Yeah, we try to make our stuff to where you can listen to it start to finish. And, it's really something you can vibe to, like the whole album.
All thriller, no filler.
Right.
So
that's what I'm talking about.
We saw, we needed another upbeat record towards the beginning, and All Right fit the bill, and it went from not being on a record to a promo song to being the very first single of the record. Wow. It's crazy how those stories kind of come about, man.
Speaking of stories, let me back this up a little bit. Really quickly, if you're listening, this to the show. This is the DJ's Express Mix Show. We're here every Sunday night. My son says Monday morning. We're only here once a week on Sunday night from 12 a.m. to 2. So please tune in and check us out. We're only here once a week, and we really try our best to get you the best of the best artists that you might not hear otherwise. We really try to get them here and get them going. I want to take this back really quick, Chuck.
Okay.
You and MC Eliminate, you guys vibe really well together. Your energy's really well. So I wanted to go back really quick. We introduced you, but I just want you to let the listeners know, how did you guys meet? How did you two meet? How did you come about?
So
because your energy's great. The vibe is great with guys. You guys work well together.
That was back in the dinosaur age of MySpace.
Okay, let's go. Let the people know.
That was 12 years ago. We were both freshmen at Marymount College in Palos Verdes. Actually, it's now Marymount California University. It's a 4-year now.
Marymount California University.
So then it was Marymount College. It was a 2-year liberal art college.
Okay.
I transferred to LMU after spending 2 years after graduating with an AA there.
And I transferred to Notre Dame de Namur.
Notre Dame.
He was in the Bay for a minute.
I was in the Bay for a minute.
Nice.
So
educated rappers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
we were in the same orientation group freshman year, and
that was here.
No, that was at Marymount College.
Okay, Marymount College.
So we started chopping it up. He spent some time in Palmdale. I spent some time in Palmdale. So we started building off that. We started talking about music, and he mentioned, "Hey, my cousin's in a group." I said, "Really? What group?"
And he is an MC Eliminate.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
So we immediately just started talking about interest in like hip hop, and we started dropping like a lot of the same artists, and then I kind of mentioned that my cousin's in a pretty well respected hip hop group based in LA. He's like, "Oh yeah, who?" And I said, "My cousin's Rocka Our Science for Dilated," and we just immediately
shout out to Dilated people.
Shout out Big Cousin, love you.
Yeah,
what's up, cousin?
You gotta be ahead to know about Dilated people.
Yeah, you got to be from my era.
So when he said Dilated, I was like, get out of here. So I didn't know he rapped until like a month after we were friends, actually. He didn't lay that on me immediately. I just said, yo, come back to the door and listen to some stuff I was working on.
I don't know, I was so nervous because that day, our freshman orientation, we went to your dorm and you played me your beats. And I had I rapped, but I was really subconscious. I was like, I don't know this dude.
Right.
So it was maybe a few months later that I actually did something.
It was a month later. That's when we did the.
Well, what loosened you up?
Just hanging out, a lot of. I mean, again, when you only got maybe 12 or 16 black people at the entire school, you stick together.
Right.
You stick together if you're not funny.
So he came over to the crib. I'll never forget. It was a Friday night. We're watching Chris Rock, Never Scared. We ate pizza. We were chilling with the homie AD. Shout out AD, man, Long Beach.
Hey.
He rapped with us in college, man. He's like, yo, I rap too. So we went upstairs to my room, the mic set up, rapped over a Knife Wonder beat, man, and made a song that night. I keep everything. I still have that record.
Yeah, because Chuck's a music junkie, guys. Just if you want to know, Chuck is a music junkie. All right, he's a music is Picasso. Go ahead.
So we made the record, and our first shows were, we had this, shouts out to Lexi Zenner, who's our classmate. She put together these coffee houses on campus, and that was our first shows.
Okay.
That was our first shows. Man, and those were a doozy, man. They were like low-key battle of the bands. It wasn't about money, it wasn't about record. It was about, can we go to the cafeteria the next day and be like, yo, y'all killed that. That's what it was about.
Okay.
And our earlier releases were based around the coffee houses. We would make the CDs.
Okay.
Sell the CDs for $5, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
And different color jewel cases. Shout out to Office Depot.
Man.
You know what I mean? And burning everything out the computer. And actually, up until this new record, which is in beautiful packaging, every Honor Flow release that has a CD personally came from my computer as a burnt CD.
See?
So it was just hustling.
The hustle is real.
It was super real. So spent 2 years there, and then transferred over here to LMU. I met DJ's Lord here. The funny thing about Lord is, I got to tell this story. We're supposed to be roommates at first. We didn't even know each other. It was our living paperwork just turned out to be that way. He ended up working at the service org house. The house for outside campus, was at Lord tuition and doing service work. But we ended up being friends anyways. And we kind of joke, it's a good thing we weren't roommates. Nothing would have got done. We're both DJs. We both love pro wrestling. Both at the same time. Nothing would have got done, man. We had been goofing off the entire time.
Luckiest MC in the world. Luckiest MC in the world. I'm in a group with 2 DJs.
It
doesn't get better than that.
Come on.
Respect the DJ.
Respect the DJ.
Wow.
So long story short, to cut all the middle stuff, Lord joined the band in 2009 when we had LMU Battle of the Bands. We won.
Wow.
We won.
Okay.
And that's when he joined the group, because we're a full band at one point.
So when you say Battle of the Bands, what did you guys? What did the band consist of?
So at this point, there was a time where we looked like the Roots up there.
Okay.
It was 8 people in the band almost.
Wow.
8 people. He at the time was up north at school, so he would fly down when we had
being
big
MC
show.
Eliminate.
Would fly from the Bay.
Wow. Man, I felt like a big shot. I was like, oh yeah, I'm flying down to LA, right quick, about to do a show, about to do the Roxy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, anytime he had a big show, he would fly down here. And so we did the Battle of the Bands, and that from there, that's when it really kind of started taking off. And Clash was like, oh dang, you guys are really serious. Although our first LMU show, man, he wasn't there for this. It was at the Bar Melody, man.
Talk to us.
The Bar Melody. Shouts out to the Bar Melody, man.
That was at the Bar.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was a KXLU sponsored show actually at the bar. And that show's on YouTube if you look it up.
Now, what are you connected to, Chuck? Is something you connected to as far as a LMU show and some as a rapper?
Yeah, was that the show?
Is that the show you're talking about?
No. It was a circuit.
Okay.
Actually, what you're talking about is Hip Hop Raw.
Okay. Who was there?
Hip Hop Raw, which we're coming up on the 10-year anniversary in November. Shout out to J Hyphen and KC. I just talked to J Hyphen 2 weeks ago. We're talking about this. This lineup was in Murphy's Recital Hall. The lineup was Aloe Black, You and I, the circuit, and a then unknown North Carolina rapper by the name of J. Cole. That was his first LA show.
Very first.
And where was it at?
It was at Murphy's Recital Hall right here on this campus.
Let them know.
And if you see that video, I think you're in the video, Chuck. We see you in the video literally standing next to J. Cole.
You were there. Yeah.
I think you were about to rap next.
And they cut the video. I'm mad about that.
Yeah,
So
I mean, literally.
So I wonder if there's more footage.
There is not, unfortunately. So I've been told from Jay that the guy who's filming it, I'm not gonna say his name. It just.
But you're on the video.
Wait. So it was filmed.
There was filmed, but the film is lost. What you saw is all that's left of that historic event. And there's a picture I have, and me rapping on stage. And shout out to Moppy, who used to work here at KXLU. She took this picture. It's me freestyling and J. Cole standing right behind me.
Oh, okay.
It's the crazy, like looking at where it is now, and now he's one of the biggest MCs of this generation. Like it's crazy. Anyways, getting back on track, because I can go on tangents.
Right.
So we were a band. School came and went, and we were rocking as a band till 2012. You've been in groups. Mm-hmm. You've worked with other people. Things change.
Yes.
Priorities change. Life changes.
Yes. Quickly.
And guys moved on to other things.
Quickly.
And we found ourselves going from 8 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And as we're going from 8 to 3,
the checks, they're a lot better when it's they split better when it's 3 people.
Right.
And you made a life detour.
When we had those creative differences with the instrument piece, just to take a break, I went over to Japan and I taught English out there for like almost a year, like about 8 months, 9 months.
Okay.
And it was never to leave HFP because the plan was like I was gonna get all the equipment I needed out there and we were gonna, make it work. I was gonna have your place, coming to Japan like we were gonna rock Tokyo.
Right.
But yeah, Japan fell through and just came back and we decided just get the ball rolling and here we are.
Okay.
And those earlier sessions, 2014, Connected Again, we needed, at the time. So the album was recorded at a spot called Drake's Den, which is a spot. It's my grandparents' place.
Okay.
In the den of their house, they allowed me to work out of there. My grandfather, God rest his soul, passed in 2015. First black pharmacist in this region of Kentucky. Bought this house in 1959. My grandmother, who just turned 86 2 weeks ago.
Shout out to Grandma.
Who actually sings on the album. I put. So the song Angel's Flight with the choir section.
Okay, we got that coming up.
She's on there.
Wow.
And
shout out to Grandma, man.
So we recorded the record in there. But before we started really working in the den, we need to find energy, to bring it back to where we need to find the essence of what we're doing.
Right.
We would come on campus.
Okay.
Come on campus here with my laptop and my sampler, and we would just act like students and just kick it and write rhymes, in the evening time. The college energy is essential to this group because it started there.
Right.
Wow.
So we had to come back to the essence,
right.
And that was the beginning demos of the third version, because I mentioned it earlier, there's 3 versions.
Right.
This became the beginning of the third version, which led to what the album is right now.
Wow. DJ's Express, man. I want to get into some more of this album. because we got a lot more music to get into.
Got a lot more.
Yeah.
We got about
It's a few interludes, but
yeah, at least about 10 more songs to get into.
at least.
So we got
Probably
Honor
more.
Flow Productions in the house, folks. If you're just now tuning in, this is the DJ's Express Mix Show
Absolutely.
at KXLU 88.9 FM. Call us up 310-338-5958. 310-338-5958.
KXLU.
Honor Flow Productions is in the house. They are an amazing group. They've been rocking for quite some time, as you can see.
Yes.
The hip hop connections are relevant, as you can see.
DJ is Lord, shout out.
Shout out to him.
Yes, sir.
And we will be back. So check out Honor Flow Productions, Chuck the Old Soul, and MC Eliminate.
Here we go.
We'll be back. Call us up, 310-338-5958. Shouts out to everybody listening. We'll be back.
Yeah, I want to.
The pride of Africa.
KXLU. Wow. that last track, that last set of songs right there, really quickly. It's all love.
It's all love. Yep.
Take the ride. And yeah.
Elevation was in there too, man.
Elevation. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was that. That's we're about at the halfway mark of the record almost.
Right.
The next track will be the exact halfway mark. Man, quick. We can give the quick liners on those records and keep things moving. It's all love. The oldest record on the album.
Yeah, we actually made that right before I went to Japan. I may have. I went to Japan like 2 days later. So yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, right.
It made me miss.
That was the
home.
one with the keys. I remember it.
So it's all love. That in the boombox songs, that was the measuring mark for the album. Mm-hmm. If they weren't as good as those 5 songs, they didn't make it. Elevation featuring our homeboy Norik. That's cool.
Oh yeah, Norik. Shout out to Norik. That's cool.
Norik, that's cool, man. IE brother, man. So when Norik, actually that beat was originally for Norik's album.
Okay.
I made it for Norik. I told Eliminate, yo man, check out this joint I made for Norik. He's he's like, man, why you giving that up, man?
Right.
Don't give him that. I was like,
that was a smart move.
So I was like, all right, man, let me go back to him and let me see if we can jump on the record.
It's always a gamble when he plays
Right.
beats. He asks for other people. I'm like, man,
Right.
I don't know about that one, man. I think we might need that.
Yeah.
See,
we might
I
need that.
had to
Giving
stop.
away some stuff,
Man, if it's up to them, I would never sell anything. So sometimes I have to be like,
I got you.
Until the paperwork's done. Oh yeah, by the way, I sold this. Like,
Right.
So they can't get mad at me.
We still get mad.
Believe me, but you know what? I once heard Kanye say in an interview that, every beat I make, I try to make a song out of it. If I can't make a song out of it, I'll sell it to somebody else. And that's literally us. Every beat I ever make, it's the consideration is this is an Honor Flow production song first. And if it goes to the ringer, maybe the song's not there, then it goes to the other artist's bin. If it's not customized. That beat was customized for Norik. So I'm like, all right, let me try to rectify the situation. Maybe we can jump on a song with him. Right. He came to Drake's Den. He recorded the song. By the way, he has a line here about lemonade. Asking for lemonade to be chosen. Right. So he actually spilled a cup of lemonade in the middle of my studio.
Oh wow.
Sticky, the whole thing. So the conversation of the lemonade made it into the verse because of that. So the lemonade was a catalyst to an excellent verse.
Wow.
Take the Ride, definitely a song about.
Right.
It's the honesty of let's keep it real here about between men and women. What do you want? What do I want? What do you want? Let's be honest with each other. The intro features my good friend Miss Megan Sapphire, radio personality, producer extraordinaire. We have a unique relationship in that there's a lot of tension and flirtation. Nothing's ever happened between us. I'll just keep it real here. Nothing's ever happened between us. But I knew for that intro, I needed someone who's gonna be able to play off me and go with it. And that was all improv. There's about 15 minutes of us talking. I have left over and cut it down into 40 seconds. Wow. So all that was improv. She didn't know anything I was gonna say, and we just played off each other. Nice. The outro.
Let me just say something about that outro.
Yeah.
Those are all funny lines, and let me tell you something. I do quality assurance, and I'm going to assure you that those are quality lines. I've had 100% success rate with all of those things I've said. They're silly, but that's why they work.
The Colgate line I've actually seen in action. Yeah. And I can't believe, I was sitting there like, are you kidding me? I couldn't pull that off if I tried, man. I would laugh in a girl's face, and he actually...
Oh, man, the moment I get them laughing and smiling...
It's
I
all
say,
about
you know what?
that.
You got a
man.
nice smile. You should do Colgate commercials.
I was
It's
tripping.
so dumb it works.
And the
It's
same,
so dumb it works.
and the same thing with the intro. Like I had him going for like 5 minutes straight. I said, dude, just keep doing pickup lines, and I'm just chopping them all together.
Wow.
And that was the outro of that record. And DJ's Lord coming in with the smooth talk, man. I was like, dude, because we were like, nah, this record, we didn't want no scratches on this one. We were like, we gotta keep it smooth, cause super smooth. I said, hey, Lord, you should just like come in with some game and talk. So that's
Nice.
Lord right on that bridge.
Yeah, you killed
right
that.
there. It is the thing about Lord, man. He has a very booming voice. A very, a voice that has a lot of presence. So there's a lot of background vocals. Aside from, him doing the scratches, a lot of background vocals he did on this
Okay.
record. I really wanted to use his voice properly on it.
Shout out with the background. And then, yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
arguably that in conversation are the two hardest records on the album. Now, the sound, shout out to our brother Buddha. We went to college with him.
Buddha
I
J.
just talked to him today, and he didn't know he had a influence on that record. So Buddha's on the Bay, and to put things in context, when our freshman year of college was 2006. This is the height of the hyphy movement. This is Blow the Whistle Too Short. This is E40 Tell Me When to Go. Super Hypey, Keep the Sneak, Mr. Fab. That era of Bay Area hip hop. And when I made it. It was in a batch of beats I made, and we all gravitated towards that beat. And the vocal sample, it said yeah in the back, and I just named the beat yeah. You make a bunch of beats and you just
name it, right.
name it just to save it.
Right.
It may not be the name later on, but just to save it.
Right.
But the name of the beat was yeah from start.
Right.
And Buddha would always, when I would talk to him, I'll say, hey man, Buddha, you want to get something to eat? He wouldn't say yeah, he would say yeah twice. He go, yeah, let's get something to eat. Hey yo man, it was a dope show. Yeah, that was dope. He would say yeah twice every time. And the Bay Area influence, and then the concept of, that song is really our pushback record. For all the detractors, or like literally all the things we named in that record have been for criticisms. Yeah, the name of the group sounds too college. The logo. You know how many times I've been told to change the logo of this group, and I'm like, and that's why I blatantly said I'm not changing our effing logo. Like,
You know why?
that's not happening.
Wow.
They asked you to change it so they can take credit for something.
You know what? And to me, they're like, it's too. They say it's too college. But I'm like, what's more powerful than a college graduate gown? Someone with knowledge. What's more powerful than that?
Yeah, because it's not college. It's the symbol of education.
Right.
I get what you're saying. You're not
Right.
saying I'm a kid.
Right.
The emblem is not representing a kid. The emblem is representing something stronger,
Right.
more meaningful.
And you never stop learning. Whether you're in school or not, you're always educating. So it's a very sarcastic but a pushback record. So actually, I talked to Buddha today, and he's like, "That's crazy because I never noticed that, but I still say yeah all the time." So yeah, he I just talked to him today, and it's like that blew him away. That even 12 years after the fact, he had an influence on that. The ending of that record. Let's just say I was feeling a certain way, and I'll give this tidbit, man. I was listening to Kendrick Lamar's "Damn" a lot at that time, and the switch up in DNA.
Okay.
When he goes off at the end, I was like, man, I would love to do a switch up like that. And I ended up switching up the beat, and we just went back and forth and just went off, man. And
Wow.
that's how that came about.
Okay.
Wow.
Hope you guys are enjoying
Yeah,
the show.
man. That was the last 4 songs you guys heard, but we got more coming, man.
So let's go back. So
Honor
far-
Flow Productions is in the house.
So let's go back real quick. So far, we've heard The Speed of Light.
Yes.
It's that jam. All right. It's All Love. Elevation. Take the Ride. And yeah.
We about to reach the halfway part of the album.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself.
Okay, so we're coming up on that. We hope you guys are enjoying the show. Please go and look up Honor Flow Productions while you're listening to the interview. It's HONORFLOW Productions, Honor Flow Productions. They got a cold album right now at Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify. You can go download the album if you're enjoying it right now, or finish listening and then go download it. But check this out. We'll be back with more Honor Flow Productions at DJ's Express. We got Chuck O Soul in the house, MC Eliminate.
Hey.
Shout out to DJ S.
Hey.
Lord, who couldn't make it.
Shout out.
Q, let's bang some more of this album.
Let's do it.
Please, you guys that are listening, check it out. Call us up, 310-338-5958, 310-338-5958. We're only here once a week, late night, Sunday night. My son says Monday morning, but check it out. You won't hear Honor Flow Productions nowhere else in LA but here at KXLU. Hopefully the rest will catch on. Let's
They
do
will.
our part.
Yes.
Let's do our part right now. Q, hit
Let's
it.
do it. KXLU. Honor Flow Productions is in the house.
Yes,
DJ
yes.
Chuck Old Soul and MC Eliminate.
What
Shout
else?
out to DJ Is-Lord.
Is-Lord.
He couldn't make it, but Honor Flow Productions is in the building.
Yes. We just played a few songs in that last set right there. That last song that you just heard was called The Life.
The Life.
Featuring Luna.
Hey.
And then before that, we played Living for the Weekend.
Joni Marie on the hook on that. She actually bodied that, man.
Absolutely. Joanie Marie, shout out. And then before that, we played Enjoy Yourself.
Enjoy Yourself. With Trisha Isabella.
Wait, Trisha Isabella.
Trisha Isabella, man.
Isabella.
So Trisha. Wait, I'm gonna make sure it's my mic's on, right? Can you hear me? You
You good? Actually,
Okay.
wait. Shout outs to
Cool.
everybody that's listening as well, and anybody
cool.
who may be supporting,
Everybody
calling
that's
in.
hitting us up, you
D
know.
Minor, our people. What up?
Shout out to
shout
D
out.
Minor up in the Bay.
What up?
Check that show out that he's got going. What's it called, Q?
It's Let's Talk Music Bay Area.
Check that
And,
out. D Minor in the key
man.
D Minor.
Please check that.
was
So
real.
that was my fault. I had my headphones down. That's why I couldn't hear nothing. There we go.
Okay.
It's always love when you got people all the way from the Bay calling in. This
Absolutely.
late, checking out the show.
Yeah.
California Love is a real life thing, man. It's like I said in the record. So Trisha actually went to Marymount College with us.
Okay.
Yeah, she did. So we had two dorm sites, and the old soul, he was at PV North, and I was at PV West.
Okay.
And Trisha, she lived at PV West, and sometimes, I would catch someone singing. And I was like, man, who was that? And then I was like, oh, is that you? And I was like, oh, you got to meet the old soul. And then I kept on hyping her up to him. I was like, hey man, you gotta meet her. Like, she can sing. And then she, I think she did like an Alicia Keys.
She worked on a record that was for our debut that never came out. I wrote the hook maybe an hour before she came in. We recorded at the student radio station. I helped found it up there.
Wow.
And I never heard her sing.
Wow.
And I wrote it and I said, hey, she went through a couple run throughs, like, oh, let me try it. And she killed it. I ran out the studio like, oh my gosh, she's crazy.
Wow.
This girl can blow. And she was like the go-to singer. Like, she would always sing Mariah Carey at Hero at all the events and everything. But we go back that far. Like, she's on Lose Control as well.
Oh, yeah,
Every time we do it, it's not an Honor Flow Productions record without Trisha Isabella.
There
man.
you go.
She killed it, and we're gonna get a record out of her soon. We've been pushing her for, but that's the first record she ever co-wrote with us. Like, all the other records she's done with us, I've written her hooks, but this is the first record she, built up the nerve to finally help write with us. And it also shouts out to Dusty Fuller, who's on the talk box on that record, man.
Yeah, what was that?
Dusty. So on this record, I was like, we're gonna have a talk box. So I bought one, started learning how to use it. But if you ever use a talk box, that thing is harder than it looks.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I was at it's an art, man. So I was at a Native Instruments event, and Bosco, shout out to Bosco, talk boxer. He was on Kanye's workout plan, and Big Boy Shutterbug. I went to Bosco, and Bosco and I started talking. He's about to come out with the first tubeless talk box.
Okay.
Wow.
Y'all should look that up. It's called Electro Spit.
Okay.
I got I ordered it, got one of the first ones coming out. It's crazy.
Wow.
And I was telling him about I need lessons, I need help, something. So he looked me up with Dusty. I came to Dusty's studio, and Dusty's done work for the Dog Pound. Dusty's a bad dude. Wow. So Dusty gives me a lesson. I'm like, dude, thank you for the lesson, but I know my chops ain't there yet. And I got this record I gotta finish. Can you lace us? So we worked it out, he laced us, and he killed it.
Wow.
So shouts out to Dusty Fuller, man, who killed it on the top box, man. It was that record was 80s freestyle influence. That was 80s freestyle influence. We were thinking like Trisha was like Lisa, and we were like Cold Jam or something like that. No, Full Force, excuse me, we were Full Force.
It was dope that you went back though and got the actual instruments needed, and didn't try to easy way out it.
Right, with this record, it was all grand, man.
Coming to a skating rink near you.
Yeah, man, that's a skating
right.
rink record, man.
No doubt.
Shout out to all the people that actually helped you with this album, by the way, too. If you guys go and pick this album up, when you go and pick this album up at Apple Music or Spotify, Honor Flow Productions, the Black Odyssey. It's actually spelled B.L.A.C.K. Odyssey, the Black Odyssey, Honor Flow Productions. Please go and pick this up at Apple Music or Spotify, because when you open it up and when you get the first package, man, explain to us what this is about.
So we'll make the announcement now. People are asking us. There are physical copies. Anybody knows I love my physical copies. You can get it at Payday LA. We play this Tuesday at the Virgil. Shout out to El Prez, put the show on. We'll have physical. We have cassette tapes coming too.
Wow.
And we have vinyl. We're working on the business, trying to get the vinyl right.
We're going to talk about that too. You guys got a show coming up
Yep.
at the Virgil this Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
Coming up. This Tuesday.
This
What time?
coming Tuesday. Doors at 9. We're on between 11 and midnight.
And the album just dropped Friday, September 21st.
Yep.
So this is actually one of your
This
first
is
shows?
the first show since the
Wow.
record dropped.
At the Virgil. So
At
if
the
you guys
Virgil.
wanna
Album
check
release
this
party.
one, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Is that what this could be considered?
This is considered, the first shot off. We got a couple things coming up, but this is the first thing.
At the Virgil.
First at the Virgil.
This Tuesday. Be at the doors by what, 9 at the latest?
9:30 is when things start. We're on between 11 and midnight.
All right,
Wow.
so try to get there about 8.
But it's a great lineup. It's a lot of dope LA hip hop, so you need to see the whole thing, to be honest with
That's
you.
what I'm saying. So
There
try to
we
get
go.
there about 8:30. Get yourself situated. Get ready to enjoy a great show.
We got CDs. We'll have shirts on as well. We got the Put Us in the Conversation shirts. And just to kind of quickly conversate about the back cover, that album is
Let's talk about the inside.
So
real quick, 'cause
so he's like the
inside.
inside.
Let's talk about
For
the
real,
inside.
man.
Talk about
You
the
can't-
inside.
you can't get
So
to the- yeah.
You got a
so
front cover.
DJ
It's
Nate
really
Brittany.
classic, the front
DJ Nate
cover.
is another LMU alumni.
This
Wow.
young lady.
Yes,
on the
she is.
cover?
Dance department.
Hey.
Nice.
And incredibly
Incredible
talented. She was in one of her credits. She was in the Chris Brown Loyal video.
Oh wow.
Hey.
Oh, that
So-
was recent.
Yeah, she's bad. So
So she's on the front.
she's on the front and she's
Okay.
also on the inside.
Well, so then when you open it,
Yeah.
we got to talk about this because you guys buy the album. I'm just
Right,
telling
yes.
you guys, go buy the album. Honor Flow Productions, The Black Odyssey, B.L.A.C.K. Odyssey. Go buy it because I'm
Go
telling you
get
that.
that.
Opening it up, and Chuck's and MC Eliminate is going to run us through, try to give you guys a visual. So when you open this up, now you got the second page. Before we get to the third, you got the second page. To give us a little bit about this, give us a little.
So the layout, shout out to Ruel Marcos, who designed the packaging. Shouts out to my sister Genevieve Monroe, who shot the photos. And man, it was very much. It was almost felt like Tarantino, Pulp Fiction kind of like. We wanted to make like a 70s blaxploitation kind of cover with it.
Right.
The CD labeling, I'll get this little tidbit. It was an Outkast nod.
Okay.
It's an Outkast nod.
Okay.
And if you have Outkast CDs back in the day, you know what that was about.
So go get it so you can.
Yeah,
really
it's
see it.
it's Outkast with a little bit of nod to Tribe as well.
Okay.
So, but Dejanay,
Yeah, so then boom. So then you get to her. She's on the CD.
The reason why she's in
It's
there,
a different picture from the
right?
actual
It's,
album
it's,
cover.
it's a little bit more.
Very, body positive. With
Oh, it's
Flow
dope.
Productions.
It's
But
dope.
but you know what? It's just let's keep it about. We just didn't have a half naked chick in the cover just for nothing. There's a reason.
Is she naked?
So
Is she? You can't tell.
I don't know. We have to leave that out for
Go
Go get the album. Go get the
It's
album.
interpretation.
You guys got to go buy the album. I can't
interpretation.
tell.
So
It's
she's
debatable if she's naked or not. Is she or is
So-
she not? Go buy the album.
So the Black
There you go.
Odyssey, the album's about freedom. The initial concept's about freedom. And now I'm not talking about patriarchal freedom, like stars, American freedom. I'm talking about freedom to love who you want to, freedom to be the person you want to, financial freedom, freedom of what job you want to pursue.
There you go.
So when you're on your Black Odyssey, your journey, you need a muse. She acts as the muse. She is the muse.
Well,
That's
I'll say
why.
really quickly in the interest of debate, go buy the album because you'll see her on the cover, but you won't be able to recognize or debate whether she's actually naked or not unless you actually buy the album.
Yeah, you just have to find
You have
out.
to buy the album because
Right.
you can
Judge
see her
for
on the
yourself.
front, but you won't. The debate is not until
Yes.
you open the actual
Point.
album
Yes.
cover. So go buy it. You have to
There
go
you
buy
go.
it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You have to go buy
digital
it.
is cool, but this record is made to have physically. You can always rip it in your computer and take it with you as well. But I'm telling you,
is
like
an
to get the
amazing
full
cover.
experience,
It's an
you
amazing cover.
Shouts out to
What's her
Ruel
name
Mark,
again?
Dejanay Brittany.
Shout out to her.
She is on Instagram. She is a
And whose
bad.
idea was this? Not to cut you out, Joe. Whose idea was this to just this whole color scheme? It just really works well.
That was Ruel who came up with that, man. I put him through the ringer. It was like 3 or 4 different designs we came up with, and then actually I don't want to give away all that.
Right.
Anyways, but we went through about 4 different designs, and when it came to that one, I was like, yo, I think we're on with that one.
Wow.
And then we just evolved, went back and forth, and then got to that point, man.
Go
But
buy the album so you can see if Dejanay
and if you
is naked or not.
and if you want a physical copy, if you can't
I'm
make
looking at it.
if you
I
can't
can't
make
do
Payday LA, we'll have it in certain independent record stores soon. But you can always DM us
I can't tell if she's naked or not. You guys got to go buy this
Yeah.
album.
at Honor Flow
Black
Productions
Odyssey.
on Instagram. We can
Gotta-
sell those
gotta
online.
buy it though
There
because
you
you
go.
can't see it from the
We can
front. She's
sell those
beautiful.
online.
All right, man. Well,
Go to honorflowproductions.com. Drop us an email.
While they do that, I want to get into some more music,
How
man.
many more we got?
We got 20 minutes left. We got 6 songs left.
Let's
so
go. Let's go.
we will be rushing at this point.
Let's get into Weird Science.
Let's get it.
We'll be
DJ's
back.
Express. Let's go.
Phantom Thread on the hook. Joyful, we are joy.
KXLU. This is the DJ Express Mix Show. We are here every Sunday night. My son says Monday morning from 12 a.m. to 2. We are here once a week, and we bring you the best of the best artists that you might not have heard. This week's guest was Honor Flow Productions, Chuck the Old Soul, MC Eliminate, and DJ S. Lord. Lil GQ's your host over there. I am your co-host, the original DJ E-Man, and we really, really appreciate Honor Flow Productions. You guys want to give them some last words before we get out of here?
Yes. So the last record here is Joy. You know, you can hear everything. The album's called The Black Odyssey. HonorFlowProductions.com is on Apple Music. It's on Spotify, Google, Amazon, everything. Everywhere you can find music online, you can find it there. We have physicals. Hit us up directly on HonorFlowProductions.com to get yours. We have a show this Tuesday, Payday LA. Shout out to El Prez. This Tuesday at the Virgil on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Come through, pull up.
A show this Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
Coming
This
up.
Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
This
What date is
Tuesday.
that? What's the date?
Wow.
That is the 25th.
That's my mom's birthday, actually.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Shout out.
Yeah, you know, like I couldn't miss that. I couldn't miss this show.
There you go.
So this Tuesday the 25th at
Right.
the Virgil.
At the Virgil. Social media
Technically tomorrow.
at Honor Flow Productions. At Honor Flow Productions on Instagram, SoundCloud, Facebook, and Twitter at HFP Music. Letter H, letter F, letter P Music. Personals for me at the Old Soul HFP, at the Old Soul HFP, Instagram and Twitter.
For me, Instagram and Twitter, ELIMN8 HFP, and on Twitch, you know, catch me streaming video games at
right.
XXELIMN8 XX. You know, come through Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah. Do that.
Check out the record one more time, On Flow Productions, Black Odyssey. Shout out to everybody that helped us on this record. We'll come back on another day and give you all more of the full liners, the stories behind it. So much behind this record. The record Joy is the closer. Shouts out to Will and Christina who sing on this record. It's incredible,
Wow.
man. Thank you all. So class.
Arigato.
We got to get you guys back because we definitely got to follow up. We got a little more to go. Shout out real quick to our boy Barnaby, out in New Mexico via
Absolutely.
LA. From LA. Our boy Barnaby out in New Mexico, man. Stand up, man. Rocking with us. We appreciate you, Barnaby, man. Much love to you out there. And our boy D Minor out in the Bay in the key of D Minor. Please check out his show.
No doubt.
Yes.
Casey. And shout out to DJ Is Lord as well.
On the Flow Productions, the Black Odyssey, out now. Go get it.
That's why you
Thank
guys
you,
got to
DJ
come back,
Express.
because we got to get DJ S. Lord back.
Yes.
All right, so that's why we got to make this a part 2.
Got to.
Can we
This
get you
is-
guys
this
on
is
record
part
for
one.
that?
Yep. This is part 1.
So
we're gonna come through.
Because you got to bring DJ S. Lord back.
Got it.
Quick shout out to
We gon-
Casey. Thank you, baby, for calling us. Everybody that supports this album. All you guys. Go ahead, Chuck.
Soul Clap salutes. Thank you, Black Odyssey. Go get it. Honor Flow Productions. Thank you, DJs Express. Y'all been A1 since day one with us. Thanks for always supporting us, man. We appreciate KXLU, home base.
Hey,
Got
we
the new
out,
DJ.
y'all.
The next DJ's coming up. DJs Express will be back next Sunday night.
Yes,
My son
yes.
says Monday morning,
Yes,
12
yes.
to 2. Tune in. You will be hearing more of this album
Yes,
as the weeks come. And
Absolutely.
we're going to get Chuck and Oso and Eliminate back
absolutely.
to follow up with DJ S. Lord. So thank you all for tuning in.
Oh yeah,
We'll be back.
really quick.
Go ahead,
Weird
kid.
Science in that last set. Angels Flight, 405 South and 10 West. Conversation.
Which SOS Shout Society.
Okay.
Lose control.
Lose Control. Joy. All by Honor Flow Productions off of that Black Odyssey album. They'll be performing at the Virgil Tuesday night. Oh, and the list of
this
those
Tuesday.
instrumentals that we played after hours, back to the beginning. Shout out to Leon Silvers the Fourth, DJ Quick, Well instrumental, J.O. Felony, What You Gonna Do, The Cool Kids, Jump Rope, The Lynch Mob, Gorillas in the Mist, Kwame B with Revolt, MF Doom, Monosodium, Glumante, Dilated Peoples, Basic instrumental, just because we had to play some of that.
Bam Bam.
Yes.
Black Moon, I Got Your Open instrumental, and Kaz Zendaya instrumental. Man, we'll be back next week, y'all.
Shout out to Leon Silvers the Fourth, too, by the way.
Absolutely.
And Chuck the Also, Out of Flow Productions, MC Eliminate, DJ S. Lord. Thank you, guys.
Gotta let that
Hanging
joy
out
ride out, man.
and coming in and rocking with us. Out of Flow
Soul Clap
Productions.
salutes. Black Odyssey out. No, go get it.
Get